I'm a professional musician in every aspect. I'm a composer, arranger, music performer, etc. And I've been in the industry for almost just over 50 years. I began in 1972 playing in a rock band, but I'm classically trained from before that. I went to Berkeley in 1980 and graduated Berkeley in 1982. I came back, continued my work as a professional musician. I started jazz clubs, and I've been music director for many artists, composer, arranger. I had my own music productions studio as well called Scat Productions. Currently, right now, I'm involved in a lot of music arranging, music production, as well as music education, and all kinds of things, even down to being a musical director for events such as Sound Spirit. Dr. Zainal and I are old friends, and we're constantly collaborating. Recently, we did a single called Tiba Masa together, which I composed together with cornerstone. And we've been tossing this idea around to do something of an educational nature. Together with me, we're very interested in sharing our expertise and knowledge to those who want to make music as a career. I've been involved in the Malaysian Jazz Piano Festival since I started it in 11 years ago, which focuses on sharing professional expertise with music students. So this is very much in line with what I like to do, and I'm glad that Dr. Zainal also agrees, and that's why we came up with this idea to do something specifically in the way of sharing knowledge and expertise while entertaining. So it's edutainment, as we call it. So yeah, we worked on this together for several months. Well, as a good music director, your job is to map out and plan out all of the music event for the day, from the start to the finish, to the repertoire, how you're going to present the whole thing. How are we going to stage it? What song are we going to open? How many songs we're going to do in a row? And all to showcase and highlight the star of the show, which is Dr. Zainal. But we also have very megastar musicians performing today, like Daniel Fung, John Thomas, Steve Thornton, Julian Chan on saxophone. So, it's also part and parcel of music directors to try and create points of highlight to also make, to let your musicians shine.
Okay. Zainal is the star. Zainal is the star. But the way the music is constructed is that every one of you has got a feature moment. And when it comes to your feature moment and all that, go ahead. You're the star.
So my role is a music director, but the instrument that I'll be playing with will be a digital keyboard. And we have one feature segment where we're going to do something on my natural instrument, which is an acoustic piano. So for me, when you're looking for an acoustic piano, you're looking for an acoustic piano for various aspects. You are looking for an acoustic piano that is very reliable in that it has tuning integrity. You're looking for something that can take temperature variations and is robust and yet also produces an excellent sound, and it's stable all the way through its actual life. So for me, tonality is important. Being a natural pianist, I prefer pianos that are actually heavier, because heavier pianos give me more range of expression. This is not my first Kawai upright that I've played. I actually have a Kawai upright grand, and I'm used to the Kawai upright grand touch and action, which is generally a little bit lighter than the actual natural 6-foot grands. Which is great, because I think most of it's for use at home, most of it's for teaching and for young children to play and all that. But it's a great touch, and it's a really lovely piano to play. That's why I when I come across a nice instrument, I always ask, hey, how much? Maybe Hope to one day buy one, but it's a really beautiful instrument. I'm really looking forward to having more time with this piano. It's a really, really nice piano. I'm enjoying it. I think basically the fundamental reason why we started the MJPF Festival is so that we could create an interface between those aspiring to be professional musicians together with musicians themselves. So our emphasis has been on music colleges, those graduating, and to create a place where they could come and meet with professionals. We could give some clinics and workshops and show them things they wouldn't normally learn in school, professional tricks of the trade. But also what has happened is MJPF has become this amazing platform for young talent. We are very happy that it has fulfilled a function. Especially our college nights are very successful. And there are various music colleges that really take it very seriously. They send bands to come and perform for the show. And that creates a network of tomorrow's musicians where they network with each other. Otherwise, you'll have different kids from different colleges and they wouldn't know each other. But under the umbrella of MJPF, they get to meet, they get to talk, they get to, exchange ideas, phone numbers. They also get to hear from lecturers from different schools where we have clinics. So if you are like, say, UITM or UCSI, then you are not going to hear from this great lecturer in UITM. But through the MJPF, we create this marketplace and melting place and social space for all of these things that happen, which I think are very, very important. The MJPF 11 is coming up in June, which is going to be very big, very interesting. So we are constantly innovating. So this time around, we are doing the concept of what we call micro clinics, short clinics, all done and wrapped within 25 minutes, and we can have many of them. And also masterclass workshops, etc., together with very wonderful performances in the night, together with a huge gala night featuring big band, orchestration, etc. MJPF has also started work in Penang under the auspices of what we call the Penang Jazz Camp, together with the Penang Jazz Society and University Science Malaya, to develop the music scene and live music scene in Penang.
Ladies and gentlemen, an ice kacang sailor. Michael is my mentor. He loved my singing. He supported me in every angle that I want to do. He's a great arranger. He's a great musical director, and his joke is very bad. So, can you please a big round of applause to my mentor?
I think the audience tonight is primarily music students from UITM, Aswara, and UCSI, ICOM, and various other colleges as well. The hope is that they gain something and were inspired by something with it, because we have a music industry that's not just about being a star. Composers, arrangers, sound guys, media guys, event people, it's the whole industry. And if you're a part of that industry and you do well, we hope that music industry is actually growing. Even down to industries such as Music Bliss, for example, is a big part of the music industry and requires for us to be continuously growing the industry so that they too keep growing the market. And as they grow the market in terms of product, which inspires musicians to make better music. So it's an ecosystem that we live in. So hopefully what we're able to do is to inspire different ones to fit into the different parts of this big ecosystem called the music industry. So that's what our aspirations are.